Good, MP.
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Here's Shepard. Jackson with a screen on Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Shepard missing. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Sharp and Avdia are on the wings. Then there's Klingon. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's the Bulldozer in at the 5 down low. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, I had a minute to talk to MP before this game, and when I asked him what he was focused on, he said, Allie, I know they can't contain me, so grab some popcorn and get ready for the show. Sounds like we're in for some fireworks tonight, guys.
MP ready for takeoff, Allie. Henderson for 3. Memphis with a rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season. Bledsoe finds Morant. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Morant. Bledsoe outside. To the paint. Jackson down low, out to the right wing. Pass to Green. Bledsoe outside. Three-pointer, no good. The Trailblazers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
In a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Here's the Bulldozer, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Henderson left side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. But Brent, when it comes to Scoot Henderson, his mobility alone causes problems.
No doubt about his explosiveness, BA, being one of the things he uses as a weapon. So if he gets confidence in that outside shot, people start pressing up on him. You're going to see that quick first step and Scoot Henderson getting to the rim, becoming more impactful offensively.
Now here's Jackson. Shoots from 12. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And so it's Avdija with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Outside for Morant. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Inside, here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
The Bulldozer passes to Henderson. Three-pointer. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Morant, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Tipped. It's Sharp on the wing. Down low. Here's the Bulldozer, pounded by Morant. The Bulldozer gets the bucket. The Bulldozers got 6 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Morant surveying the floor. Jackson for 3. And Clingan pulls it down.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
The Bulldozer can't get it to go.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Knocks down the long J.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Sharp. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance.
Great to see Sharp not hesitating, just firing the moment he touches the ball.
For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Here's Wells. Now here's Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Battle. And again, it's Memphis missing. Portland leading. Pass to the Bulldozer. Going inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Memphis has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. I asked him what their biggest challenge would be defensively, and his quick answer was Scoot Henderson. He said Henderson's as explosive as they come. You can't let him get out on the break and control the pace. Their hope is to force Henderson to operate in the half-court offense, but Scoot may have other ideas, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Sharp, coming off a 12-point game. Here's Wells. Pass to Jackson. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to... Portland leading by 8. And it's Strother in at the 3. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Picked it. The Bulldozer passes to Henderson. The Bulldozer. Great positioning on the putback.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Strother. Here's Harrison. Fires the 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. The Bulldozers got his 6th rebound on the night. Wing shot on the way. And that one's good. Sharp's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Plenty of flashiness to his game as Sharp can tie you up with his handle.
Here's Wells. The 3 ball. And that one's good. Strother.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Portland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter to the middle. The Bulldozer passes to Henderson. 2 points. That one goes. Henderson's got 19 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Bledsoe for 3. The shot comes out.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The Bulldozer gets the bucket. The Bulldozers got 12 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Strother. From outside, off the mark. Portland leading by 13. Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sharp's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, 3-pointers really haven't been a problem for Sharp since he's entered the NBA. Percentage is looking solid.
They set the pick. Here's Wells. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Harrison. The 3 is up. Wells, that's good. 11 points in the game.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Offensive rebound. Back to Sharp. The 3. Memphis with a rebound. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Strother. Here's Harrison. Offline with a 3. Here's Henderson. The rebound by Harrison. Grizzlies trail by 15. To the inside. Here's Battle, and he banks in the layup.
There are only two players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's the bulldozer, and the three-pointer goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to Harrison. Here's the three. Counted from distance. Harrison's got 7 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Three-pointer Sharp. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it.
Part of passing the rock.
And so it's Scoot Henderson making highlights for Portland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, this is when it starts to get real. You're past the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Portland Trailblazers.
When you could...
Thanks for tuning in.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court right now for Portland, Scoot and Sharp for the backcourt set. Denny Avdia out there with Klingon, and it's the bulldozer in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Green missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Outside Sharp to the paint, and Moran over to help. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
With a jump ball.
Pass to Avdia. Beyond the arc. That one no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now Moran. Jackson for three. Here's Green. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Green's got 8.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
The bulldozer passes to Henderson. Let's go with a 3. Can't get it to go. 9 for 14 now.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Pass to Shepard. Tries the 9-footer. He got a piece of it, and he gets it back. No problems knocking that one down. He's got 10. Trailblazers lead by 20. Sharp finds Henderson off the outside. Here's the bulldozer, defended by Jackson. Sharp with it. Fires for 3. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the bulldozer in the last time out against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He had 65 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. The Grizzlies have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Really taking it to the defense. Sharp was smart not to hold back that time.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Jackson, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Jackson's got 7.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
The bulldozer passes to Sharp. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Green. Here's Shepard. And here's Morant, defended by Henderson. And he's going for the lob. Deflects the pass. Here's Sharp. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Three-pointer. And Morant is good for 3. He's got 7.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Here's the bulldozer. Misses the 3.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Back to Avdia. Pass to the bulldozer. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in. The bulldozer's got 6 in the quarter.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
Well, we saw the same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from. Portland ends up going with a new group. We've got Washington, and it's Harrison in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The Bulldozer. Again, the miss by Portland.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Sinks. Trey.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take.
So no problem for Portland as
Great win tonight, MP.
Good night, MP.
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.